Alright, what's up everyone? We have an update on the possibility of a Season 2 in Alien Earth. Over on EW.com, they have an article that covers a couple of topics. Alien Earth creator confirms Season 2 talks after cliffhanger finale. This is such a huge story to explore. With the end of Episode 8 in Season 1 leaving on a cliffhanger, they ask Noah Hawley if they always plan to have multiple seasons in the show. In some ways, that was the assignment when I talked with FX about it. We always discussed it as a recurring series. I have a sense of where the journey goes in the long run, but I don't necessarily know how long it'll take me to get there. I think that this is such a huge story to explore, but then again, we also have to fit into the timeline of the films. So there are some creative constraints that can often be helpful, in terms of it's not completely open-ended. They ask him about the current state of Season 2, and Noah says they've only had discussions about it. He's been thinking about the creative front, but they have to consider the price of the second season, and also consider its return value, along with the timeline. When talking about the timeline in the Alien universe, Noah says he doesn't focus entirely on that or the mythology. What he tends to do is figure out a story, then tries to fit that into the big picture of the films, as he would then be stuck with landmarks and dates. They bring up the corporation aspect of the TV show, including Weyland-Yutani and Prodigy. I think we have a clear sense that Weyland-Yutani is a dominant force, but how did it become that dominant force, I think is a really interesting question, and that corporate power struggle, especially at a moment on our own planet, where it seems like so much of what our human story is about shareholder value. That seemed like a really ripe area to explore. When the topic of Wendy's connection to the alien comes up, Noah explains that this was inspired by the alien queen having some form of communication with the drones in the second movie. Other references were taken from Game of Thrones and Arrival. He also mentions Jaws, like, what if you could speak to the shark from Jaws? It's not a good thing. We really don't know to what degree are they just animals, and to what degree do they have a more strategic brain. The connection between synthetics and xenomorphs has been shown in previous films. Characters like Ash and David have this fascination or obsession with the creature. The show introduced the synthetic Kirsch, who's also interested in learning about the alien. There's a level of distrust in him because he's a synthetic, but the show seems to hide his true intentions. What happens in Alien Earth can be linked back to Jurassic Park and how they chose to bring back dinosaurs. Well, in Alien Earth, it's kind of a similar thing. It's another situation where people make terrible decisions for the sake of money or science. Noah was also interested in having the alien within a natural ecosystem, like a cave, moving through foliage, on a beach, etc. So it seems like they want to do a Season 2 eventually. They just gotta figure out the budget or the expenses and also the timeline of when to do it. So that's all the updates for now on Alien Earth Season 2. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.